Wow, what a song to start tonight. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Floof stream. Except I noticed my thing didn't update. Silly snip. Silly Spotify. So we're going to get back into more Trails from Cold Steel. Trails from Zero. What the hell? What the hell, guys? Hey, Scorpius. Hey, Richie. Is it Halloween already? It's almost Halloween. I need to plug in my controller. So, if you hear anything, it's probably from me. And if my audio decides to freak out, it's probably from the controller. I'm having a good weekend. I got a lot of work done today. Trails of Mild Steel. Sounds good. My hair is all over the place because I've just been working. Sniff and I moved things around in my room. That is my bed having been disassembled. My current bed. That is the room after clearing the bed out. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can make you show up. And this piece that's right here, that's the cabinet of the bottom of my bed, my current bed. It is heavy. It is extremely heavy. It's the heaviest part of the bed. This is the headboard moved into the guest room. It's not focusing. Of course not. And there is the bed assembled with bedding everywhere and a random Harley on the floor in the guest room. And my room is currently very empty, as it is currently missing a bed. I see Paws firing off Sin and the Hounds, so let's take care of babies. There's one. That was the most pitiful bark, Harley. No, that's my current bed. The new bed gets here on Wednesday. Hang on one second. Let me take care of Pops. You're blocking. Good boy. Nom, nom, nom. I love how if I stop his tail, the tip of his tail still wags like crazy. All right. So, that is my original bed that you were seeing in the pictures. I whip my tail back and forth. For this. Oh, wow. Awesome. Awesome, Richie. Anyway, that's my original bed. It is a captain's bed, a twin captain's bed. I always use the twin bed specifically for the fact that I always had to put my desk and my bed in the same room, and since I tend to curl up in a tiny space in the bed, I don't really need something bigger than a twin. So I had a twin and had a desk. It basically, if I had a big sized room, gave me plenty of space for it. The new bed I'm getting is actually a king size bed. I'm going from one extreme to the other. It was funny because I was planning to get a queen originally, and there was like a difference of $80 between the queen and king, and I'm like, let's go for the king. If it's only $80 in difference, let's go for the king. Why not go for it? And the reason for that is because I had to special order this bed, and by special ordering it, I had to order the individual pieces rather than a bed. And this bed is made up of 4 pieces. I will point this out. There's a lot of brightness, as you can see, as I'm moving my browser window around. Exactly, Ronan. That's exactly what went through my head. Let me toss a picture of the bed in here real quickly. Wolf Creek bookcase bed. It's it is the bed pictured in this bedroom set. I'm going to link maybe. There we go. There you go. Except it's actually that's not the bookcase version. I just noticed. Hang on. Goodness, Overstock's got the non-bookcase version. Oh my goodness, Kia. Have a sub. Thank you. I appreciate the sub. Here we go. I will say that part of this is confusing because there's two dressers on either side of it. So the dressers that you see immediately on the sides of the bed are not part of the bed. The bed is the bookcase in the middle with the little, it's got a sliding shelf that you slide from one side to the other, or you can lock into the middle. And it's got cabinets that go underneath it. What's normal is you have cabinets and a rail. So basically a flat rail, and then you have the drawers on the other side. I decided to go all out because I can get special order it and get the parts. So I decided, hey, can the manufacturer let me do cabinets on both sides? And they're like, let me call the manufacturer and find out. So they did. A few hours later, they called back, yeah, we could do that. I was like, okay, I'll pay the extra for 2 cabinets. So, because that's the fortunate part about ordering custom, doing a special order. So, I have the bookcase headboard. I had to order it like this. Bookcase headboard, panel footboard, storage rail 1, storage rail 2. And then the slats are going to come with one of the pieces, and then they're going, I ordered to have them assemble it because I've seen how the slats of this bed get assembled. I don't want to do that. That is a pain in the ass. The slats. Well, I mean, I'm thinking because I'm going to have cabinets on both sides, I'll probably have slats without the beams. So the way they have done it is it does there's a foundation type called pier and beam. Pier and beam is basically you put beams down and you put slats of wood over them. That's the way my house is built. So my house actually has a crawl space because it's lifted up with beams on the bottom of the floor, on the bottom underneath the house. And that's how this bed is done, is that you put down vertical beams, and then you have slats that sit across the vertical beams to kind of stable everything out underneath the bed. And because it's a platform bed, so it's not meant to have anything underneath it. But if you get the cabinets, like you see in that picture, there's drawers that go underneath it, which is the best place to store bedding. That has been my lifesaver with the current bed I've got, because I have 4 drawers that sit underneath it. Plop. Did you guys see that? Look at that baby. Hi, baby. Did you plop? I think you did. Ignore my box of dried peaches. Dried apricots. So, there you go. In fact, I can move these back over here because I cleared off the space over here. Anyway, so what it was is that my mom, I was trying to find this bed. I found it on a couple of furniture shops, but none of them actually delivered to Dallas with a comfortable price. So I found out that they have oh my gosh, exactly, Sounder. So I found out that the company that made this bed actually made a bed I really liked and almost got at Nebraska Furniture Mart. Hang on, I'll show you I'll link you to the bed. It is a really, really Really nice bed. I really liked it. Let me see. Am I still logged in? Okay, cool. I am. This was the bed that I fell in love with at Nebraska Furniture Mart. There we go. I love that bed. I was like, if I'm going to lose my storage, my bookshelves, I'm going to keep the storage under the bed. Because I was in the process. I can tell you right now, that is so hard to find in anything that's not a twin or a double. Because bookcase headboards are usually reserved for kids, which is infuriating. I'm like, how can you not enjoy that? How can an adult not want a bed like that? Because that's the best thing in the world. Having your, instead of having a nightstand, you have a bookshelf right behind you that you can put your phone on or put books on for reading. I will probably have a clock set in one of the shelves because that's how it was in my other bed. And I got really good at being able to reach around and turn off the clock in the shelf blindly. But the company that made the bed I like made this one that I just linked to you guys. So I was like, okay. That tells me that they are that Nebraska Furniture Mart is a approved dealer for this manufacturer. Clearly, kids only need books or a shelf or a bookshelf. Exactly, Ronan. That's 6'4". Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So I was complaining to my mom about the trouble of finding this bed that I fell in love with. I was so annoyed at how hard it was to find this bed. So I got in touch with my mom. I was talking to her and I was complaining to her about it. And she's like, well, if Nebraska Furniture Mart is a dealer for this manufacturer, why don't you call them and ask if they can special order it for you? That never crossed my mind. Ever. So I did. I contacted them, got in touch with a sales rep, and she's like, yeah, we have the SKUs for the parts of the bed in our system. If you can find the SKUs needed to order this bed, we can order it for you. And she's like, we have to wait until the manufacturer gets the parts of the bed into our warehouse. Once they arrive to our warehouse, we can then ship it to you. We can deliver it to you. Holy crap, that was the coolest thing to find out. And that's when I was like, so if I find the SKUs for the individual parts, and when I was looking that up, I found out that the bed was labeled as modular so that users can make the bed how they wanted it. Or customers can. So I was like, question, can I order cabinets on both sides of the bed? And that's where that came from. So I kind of have a custom bed, kind of. But I'm so excited for it because I think the dogs have found out that I'm getting a new bed. And the reason for this is because the dogs have been... I got pushed off my bed by a dachshund about a month ago. By a 20-pound dog, I got pushed off the bed and fell onto his ramp because he is an idiot. I love them. I love my dogs. But I think they know that they need a bigger bed. And I mean, when you really think about it, I'm not buying the bed for me. I'm buying the bed for them. Because that is how it goes. Doggos are preparing for the great... Oh my God, are they ever. Well, it's funny because when my best friend visits, I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, you could sleep on one side of the bed. I don't have to worry about finding a place for her to sleep or for me to sleep. We just have it all handled. So we're going to go ahead and go into the game window now. And for some reason, my camera's being weird. There we go. Oh, come on. I keep pressing the wrong button. Starscream will gain control over the Debedicons from Scooter Trot. I love it. I love it. But don't worry, once the bed is in, it arrives Wednesday. Once the bed is in, there will be pictures and they will be posted to Twitter because, oh my God, I'm so excited. You have to do that right when I get a mouthful of candy. Hold on. Thank you very much for 16 months, Ronan. As always, the subscriptions are appreciated. My coworker. My coworker came up from San Antonio for a meeting, and he brought me peanut brittle. If you've never had peanut brittle, and he went to a place called the Czech Stop. The Czech Stop is a Czech bakery located about 2 hours south of Dallas. So they make kolaches, they make sandwiches, they make all sorts of things like sausages, you name it. But one of my favorite things, everybody's always like, oh, the kolaches, the kolaches, the kolaches. I'm like, the peanut brittle. This is a big old cup that's usually about $8. It's $8.75. And it's a homemade peanut brittle. It is the best. Like, holy shit. Like, if you've never seen peanut brittle, it's basically a crack caramel with peanuts in it. This stuff is so good. It's like crack. I've had this since Thursday, and I've gotten... I've been working my way slowly through it, but it is the best. As LTG sits there and professes, it is so good. Peanut brittle's amazing. If you guys don't have it, you should take a look. You should check out like a recipe of it and try making it. Hey, Moro, this game is kind of cool. Yes, it is. I wouldn't have spent how many years of my life on it if it wasn't cool. You know what's actually funny, Roden, is we have a... Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if it's, I'm not sure what region or country from there it is, but I know that recently, like in the past few months, we actually had a Middle Eastern Middle Eastern ice cream shop open up about 15-20 minutes from my house. Firefall and I've been meaning to check it out at some point, but we never get a chance to get out in that direction for it. So if they have something that you're talking about that's kind of different, they might have something like that. We actually have a pretty big Middle Eastern community here in the Dallas area. Mainly because we have a lot of tech companies that people come over here to work for. Oh God, Randy. Randy.
姉さんみたいな人だったんだ。
美人
Randy is earning his one-way trip to horny jail.
うん。綺麗な人であるとは思うけど。
2歳年上のお姉さん。しかもストライクど真ん中。おし、みなぎってきたぜ。いや、俺は幸せだな。お前みたいなマブダチとも言うことができて。というわけで紹介よろしくね。
あのな。
男子っていうのはこれだから。
Don't lump Lloyd into this.
そこで俺も入れないでくれよ。
Hang on a second. I feel like I'm kind of cheating. I feel like I'm kind of cheating in the fact that I kind of know the direction the script has gone with this, but it's been a couple of years. Jonas, oh my god, he would have, wouldn't he? It was so good.
ティオちゃん、どうしたの？さっきから考え事をしてるみたいだけど。あ、いえ。少々病院とかは苦手で。消毒液の匂いとか注射とかがちょっと。
Hate needles.
そっか。
大丈夫か？なんだったらティオは。
問題ありません。ちょっと苦手というだけで嫌いというほどではないです。
Oh my god, Ronan, you're right.
来なくてもいいとか言ったら怒りますよ。
言わないって。危ない危ない。少し気をつけなくちゃな。
それに私もロイドさんのお知り合いには会ってみたいですし、この前通信機で嬉しそうに話していた人ですよね。
どうしてそれを？
ロイドのお姉さんみたいな人か。ちょっと会うのが楽しみになってきたわね。
おう、どっちかっていうとメインイベントになりそうだぜ。
Randy, please.
あくまで捜査優先だからな。
It's funny.
来ないわね。
It's funny that I have a hereditary blood condition, yet I'm terrified of needles. Even now, I still freak out a bit. I have to, where I can't look, I have to just be like, do it quick. And I have to grip onto something. I always grip really tightly on the chair when I go to the phlebotomist or to the lab to get work done. So I think one of the funniest times was once I went to go to a lab to get. I need to just hang on. There we go. One time when I went to a lab to get blood work done, I'm sitting there and they give you the squeeze ball to squeeze to try to get your veins to show and stuff. I'm sitting there squeezing it because I'm used to it. Anytime I go to a doctor, I have to get blood work done every time because they always have to take into account to make sure nothing from my condition is making things worse. So one time I was sitting there squeezing the ball, and I'm sitting here clinging real tightly to the arm of the chair, and the phlebotomist notices this, so she reaches into her box and pulls out another squeeze ball and is like, here, pulls my hand off the arm of the chair and puts the squeeze ball into my hand. She's like, this will probably be more comfortable. But I have a funny story for you guys. The story I tell with Extra Life every year. Oh my God! Firehawk and Sanctuary crew, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Floof stream. How are y'all tonight? Hey, Retro. I was here. Orthogonality. Hello, how are you? I was just telling a story about my mom. And about, because we just gotten to talking about needles, because that came up in here. I'm like, here, I don't like needles. So when I was 7, this is the story I tell for Extra Life, is I had what's called an aplastic crisis. My blood condition is called hereditary spherocytosis. It causes my blood cells to be spherical rather than little flat discs. And it causes issues every now and then. Big one is that the big one is that my body will sometimes destroy blood cells thinking that they're part of an infection, which is part of the reason people were worried about people with spherocytosis getting COVID, because of COVID's effect on the blood. With that, on top of a viral infection, would probably be like as they would say, a big bag of fucks. Anyway, I need to make the swear jar. Seriously, I need to make the swear jar. Anyway, hide my vampire nature. Shut up, Drac. Anyway, so there's an illness called fifth sickness. It's called that because kids growing up get your chicken pox, your flu, your I can't remember what the other 4 are, but they're like your typical 4 sicknesses that kids get growing up. This one just doesn't have a name. It's just fifth sickness. It's also the human parvovirus. I think B17 or some strange thing like that. It is basically the flu meets chickenpox. That's how it looks. You get sick with flu-like symptoms, and then when the virus is gone, you get a rash. The end. It's over. Not that big of a deal unless you have spherocytosis. Funny enough, floofy pox. So, unless you have spherocytosis. And what happens is if you have spherocytosis, that virus will trigger the bone marrow to completely just turn off and give up. The bone marrow just stops producing blood. The body's destroying blood. And that's a problem. So, at the end of having it, Blorf. Anyway, at the end of having it, I was fine, was going through everything. And then, without their own blood. Wow, Drac. Wow. Anyway, at the end, I was fine. And then I had a really high fever and passed out at school. I was in the middle of gym class, blacked out. Next thing I knew is that they had taken me to the nurse, called my mom. My mom was taking me to the doctor, told me to don't bother checking in, go to Children's, take her to the emergency room. 7 years old. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I am confused. I am disoriented. I am practically dying at this point. And I am terrified of needles. And I get to have a big fat IV put in my hand. So I'm quite sure you can guess what's going to happen to a kid that is terrified out of her mind, doesn't know what the fuck is going on, and they're going to have the biggest, stick a big fucking needle in my hand. I went into fight or flight, and I fought 6 doctors off of me, just screaming the whole way when I got into the hospital. So my mom eventually had to step out. They wouldn't let her be in there for it, because they had to actually put me on one of those boards and tie my arm down to put the IV into my hand. And my mom is standing outside the door. And at one point, she told me years later, one point, one of the nurses like, "That's your kid?" And my mom's like, "Nope." So when I say that I was the worst patient in the world, and why I feel obligated to give back to my hospital for putting up with me, that is why. Average RBC count for a person is, for a woman, I might be dying, but fuck needles. Amen. Anyway, your dad was probably, that's my girl. I don't know what he was like. He wasn't even there. It was Mom that took me there. I think he came after everything was said and done. They had me like on a heart monitor, and they had eventually put the IV on my hand and then put a board under my arm and wrapped my arm so that I could not get to this IV whatsoever. They did not want to risk it getting pulled out for any reason because it's actually, I actually have, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but right there, that's a scar from the IV needle from them trying to put it in. That says everything if I scarred from getting the IV. Anyway, so yeah, it's one of those cases of like, oh my God, it's just, I can't. And even now, I still freak out a little bit. It's like, there are certain things that will trigger the fight or flight reaction of it is actually a true proper phobia, I feel. I can't look at it. There are times when I can. And when I can, that is the worst possible decision I can make because my brain turns off. My brain just like, nope, I'm done. Like one time I was in the middle of a hemolytic crisis. A hemolytic crisis is like an aplastic crisis, but not as bad. It's when hemolysis happens and my body is destroying blood cells faster than it can produce it. So these are the two main situations. And I've never had an aplastic crisis again. I think it can really only happen once or twice in a lifetime. But anytime I get sick, I go into hemolysis. And that's oftentimes puts me in the hospital for it. Oh no, what is this, Drek? It's a needle. Okay. Getting gamer carts for children hospitals, awesome. That is so cool. But so one time when I was going through this whole issue, I went and they had to do a whole bunch of blood work on me. A whole bunch. I'm like sitting here. They're like vial. Just a ton of it. And so my friends, Todd and Robbie, this is really old friends. This was like years and years ago. Probably decades ago. I was probably like 18 or 19 when this happened. And I was getting my blood drawn and they were just sitting there having to draw lots and lots and lots of blood. I'm sitting here, arm out on the table, and Todd and Robbie are standing here doing movie quotes, like trying to keep me engaged with like, okay, here's a quote, you answer it. Here's a quote, you answer it. I don't remember all of them. What I do remember was eventually being like, are we done yet? And I look over, my eyes zero in on the needle. And they said that they could see me just lose all my color right before their eyes. And I think at one point, Robbie was like, Kiersey. What do they call a quarter pounder in France? And I'm like, a Royale with cheese, just as I passed out. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm waking up in a recovery room, feet put up on a... At what point do they plug a steak IV into the other arm? I don't think I've ever had blood drawn like that badly again. But when I had my wisdom teeth coming in, they were coming in impacted under the gums. So they had to do surgery for it. And they had to actually do... I will tell you right now, I'm quite sure with LTG talking about kids and needles... LTG, have you ever seen a clotting test done? I think that right there is cruel and unusual punishment. Absolutely the worst thing in the world that could ever be done. I hate that. And I had it done once, and I'm sitting here, never again do I ever want to have a clotting test ever done again. It is the worst thing ever. They take a little box that's got a little razor in it, tiny razor blade in it. They set it on your skin, and they pop it. So you get this tiny little, almost looks like a stapler. Like a little staple cut into your arm. It's like two really tiny thin lines. I think you can actually, let me see here. We're going to do this. No, you can't see it. It actually scarred. It actually scarred. The clotting test scarred my arm. And it's this teeny tiny little, probably about this wide, this little line on my arm. And they hit you with a razor and they just let it bleed. It is the worst thing in the entire world. It is so awful. And they have this little round card that they do to collect up your blood. every 10 seconds. But they just sit there and they were like holding my arm down. And I'm like sitting here like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I am like pale as a sheet. And I am just losing my mind that this is happening. And after this was said and done, they're like, okay, let's draw your blood now. And I'm just like, no! I just freaked out and just like, I couldn't deal with that on top of the clotting test. And I ended up just blacking out at that point. I blacked out after I think I caused a fuss over it. And you know the funniest part is I probably would have been way better if they drew my blood first and did the clotting test. Because I was just horrified at what they had to do for it. By the way, it took me almost 3.5 minutes to clot. So my blood doesn't clot very fast. A distraction bee? Oh, wow, that's cool. That is super cool. I think we're going back to webcam chat because I got to tell you guys one more story. This was recently. This was probably like in the past 5 years when I had to go to the hospital for transfusion. I have since discovered the most incredible thing in the world when it comes to this. The hardest part of getting an IV is, so because of my condition, my veins are very, 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 very thin and kind of sunken. They're kind of deep in here. They don't roll, which is nice. But they're not easily you can't find them that easily. You'd have to actually do a lot of work, and you'd have to actually get them to start showing. They're kind of troublesome that way. Because my blood is really thin. That's the big thing, is my blood is very thin. So my veins are usually kind of squeezed, kind of tight and small. So it's always a pain to get an IV put in. Because they have to dig. And that's the worst. That is the worst feeling in the whole world. So one day they had trouble. One time when I went to the hospital, they had a lot of trouble getting the IV. And I am just tears. Like, why is this? This is the worst. And I am just losing my mind. And they're like, you know what? We're going to try a different direction with this. Your veins are not cooperating. We need to try stepping it up a notch. Let me go get our specialist. And they leave. Eventually, this guy comes back in carting this big-ass box. He's like, I hear we need to get an IV in you. And I was like, oh, boy, this is... No, it wasn't a pick line. Thank God. That's just your wife, Drac. So they come in. The big box happens to be an ultrasound machine. And this... this... was the craziest thing ever, and I have never been so torn ever in my life, because I got to watch them do an ultrasound of my shoulder, map out the muscle structure and the veins of my shoulder, and in the time it took for them to try once of 4 times to get an IV in my arm, he used the ultrasound and was looking through the ultrasound and put the needle in right into the vein of my shoulder. That was absolutely insane. Like, done. I was so torn. I wanted to watch it so bad, but I was like, I know it's a needle. I can't watch the needle. But I watched him just like, boom, right in. And then, before I knew it, he had a second one in. I'm just like, why are you putting a second IV in? He's like, well, in case you reject the donated blood, it's easier to put the saline in and start that as you're pulling the blood, as you're getting the blood cut loose on that. I'm like, huh. He's like, nobody ever does it if you are a trouble patient with IVs. I'm like, great. I love hearing that. So there we go. That was ultrasound. Marry me, be my blood boy. Ultrasound guided IV. That's what it's called. And it was super cool to see the ultrasound of my arm. And I'm just like, that is the coolest thing, because I'm a tech nerd. I love tech. And I'm like sitting here like, that is the coolest thing. And then he pulls out the 2 needles. I'm like, nope. I'm looking away. No longer looking. Despite the fact that I kind of wanted to. But those needles for the ultrasound IV were insane. They were like this long. I was just like, How the hell? How the hell do you put that in here? And how does it just... But the greatest part was it was not in the way. I could actually move my arm. It was apparently a flexible needle. What? What? That is just... What? It's wizardry. It is magic and wizardry. They unwrapped the needle for the syringe for my blood work, and my blood is like, take me, I'm right here, you pussy. Mm.
30分経過です。
おいおいロイド10分後に来るんじゃなかったのかよ。
俺に言われても
You should play Dead Space 2. There's one scene, it won't be fun for you. But you guys will have fun watching me squirm, wouldn't you? Is that what you want to say, Ronan? That's what you want to say, isn't it? Absolutely what you want to say. It's been 30 minutes. Hey, Blue Sea.
しかし妙だな。さすがに遅すぎる気が。
You didn't say that, but you meant it.
やっぱ来てないよな。
But no, I do want to play I did want to play Dead Space. The only problem with it is that the first game I tried playing it, and I'm not a big fan of tank controls. I get so frustrated with that kind of control scheme. Is it even? Oh my god.
本当にどうしたんだろう。こっちから通信入れても何の返事もないし。どうかしたんですか？
ずいぶんバスが遅れてるみたいですけど。
いや、何かトラブルが起こったみたいでして、一度バスの運転手から通信があったんですけど、途中でプツリと切れて。
We're about to meet the best characters, by the way.
それって
トラブルの匂いがしますね。
ところで兄さんどこの人なんだ？
あ、僕はクロスベル市交通課の者です。一応自治州で運行しているバスの
We've already met. Well, I was about to say outside of Waji. I will say this. Blue Sea, if you want to watch me suffer, I do plan to do a crowd control of Link to the Past randomizer before Extra Life. Ta-da! There's an announcement for y'all. Is busting their chops. Ah, puntastic, Mr. J.
やっぱりギルドに頼るしかないかな。みんな、いいか？
ええ、わかってる。仕方ないですね。
ま、これも巡り合わせだろう。
その役目、自分たちに任せてくれませんか？え？君たちは？クロスベル警察特務支援課の者です。これから捜査任務で医科大学に向かうところでした。え？君たち警察の人？そっか。雑誌で読んだことが警察がギルドみたいな市民サービスを始めたって。
Oh, don't worry. It's worth it. It's a lot of fun.
厳密には同じではないんですけど、バスの様子を見に行くくらい問題なくできるかと。
Basically, with crowd control, is you guys take over. You guys can take control of my Zelda game while I do the randomizer version. And by donating to my hospital for Extra Life, you can do things like kill me in the game. You can take my bombs. You can disable my flute. You can whatever. It's crazy.
そうか。それならよろしく頼むよ。
Yeah, kill me. So, the forbidden chest. This is so no. It's just like dead. I'm dead on the spot. Yotaka and Trick actually had it going. I think several other people. Can't we poop my snoot? Does that count? anyway. So Yotaka and Trick and a few others had a thing going that if I got to one particular chest, I could not get to it and open it before someone killed me.
なんだったら遊撃士の応援でも頼んでおくかい？
いや、多分大丈夫だと思います。みんな、行こう。
It is fun though.
え
Can we boop Scoot's snoot though? I will boop it on the next Send in the Hounds.
了解です
Yeah, I will do that next treats. I will boop both snoots. Oh, talk to the people. All right. Nobody has anything interesting. Trick actually killed me after beating Ganon. Oh god.
敵接近注意してください
任せてくれ。
I pressed the wrong button, but we can deal with this.
させるか。は
さてと分析を開始します情報を入手しました
行くぜ。はあ、くらいな。
Cool.
任せて
I think it doesn't need fire. Fire!
行きます分析を開始します情報を
Da,
入
da,
手
da,
しました
da, 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 da,
行くぞ。
da.
させるか。は
Jerk.
任せろ。はあ、くらいな。
Yeah, put everybody together. Put everybody together. Such a great idea. I do plan on streaming Crisis Core, but I don't know if it'll be right when it comes out because I've got this and I've got Kuro 2 to play.
行きます
任せてくれ。させるか。は
さてとエニグマ駆動
おっしゃ。はあ、くらいな。
Nice. I think it's like the first week of December. Yeah, there you go. December 13th
任せて
ish.
くれ。いや、いや。
そこです
Oh, I'm looking for it too because I've actually never played it. I've never played it and I've wanted to play it. So, best of both worlds.
新手か。望むところだ。
I just need to get off my ass and actually finish this damn
お
game.
っしゃ。
はい行きます私の番ね
Hi, Rune. Hello to you too.
エニグマ駆動
行くぞ。させるか。
feeling. I get the feeling that Type 0 is going to be another rabbit hole.
そこです。
行くぞ。やっと。
行くぜ。
Oh my god, that's the worst.
こいつ
Ah.
クリムゾンゲイル。
Well, that thing is super dead.
はい。た。
俺の番だな。やっでや。任せてくれ。せいと。
さてと。私の番です。そこです。
任せろ。
You just don't like Ellie. Oh well, you just came closer.
えいと。
Thank you. Go away.
よし。上出来だ。
Yeah! All that XP. That glorious XP. Why did I do that? I keep pressing the wrong button.
開始します。
任せてくれ。えいはっ。
さてと。
Yep, he sure. Yeah, it's the best part about this Blue Sea is his English voice actor in the other games is Prompto's English voice actor as well.
えい。
よっしゃ。
So he's actually got Prompto's English and Japanese voice actors, which is amazing. How rude.
俺の番だな。それ。
Okay, cool. Now we get some overkill goodness.
皆さん、お願いします。
了解。
Da, 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 da. Sorry, I love this song so much.
データ収集
This song will never get
完
old.
了しました。
せいでや。やっはっ。
みんな、チャンスよ。
あいか。俺の番だな。
I think it was actually very accidental that it happened that way.
せいはっ。た。
私の番です。行きます。さてと。
任せ。
Anything is accidental with me. What's that supposed to mean? Go away.
任せて。そこ。
任せてくれ。せいはっ。
行くぜ。
ぜい。
はい。
That's what a floopening
分
is.
析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
任せてくれ。
Unlucky.
えいはっ。まだまだいける。やっと。
みんな、チャンスよ。
Cool.
あいか。チャンスだ。よし。畳みかけるぞ。
おう。
オッケーです。
でや。
Would there be interest, by the way, since I've been playing Opera Omnia, would there ever be interest of me playing it? Robbie Damon's awesome.
なんとかなったわね。
Like if I were playing Opera Omnia and on an off stream because I've got so much to do right now. But if I played it on an off stream day, would people be interested in me playing it on stream? Whew. Not quite what I wanted to do, but close enough. I'm like halfway through the story of the game at the moment, as a heads up, so accidental accidents, something like that. Falling out of a tower twice. My God. My God, that's so rude. There's actually no English dub to this particular game. This is part of a 10 game series, and Lloyd shows up in other games, and he's dubbed in those. I can't believe it's like 10 to 11 games now. More rain. Stop casting. Must be like 65 to 75% now, yeah. God, 13. Just like there's 13 for Sega. Oh, wait, what? You should have called it Last Adventure. Well, the big difference between this and Final Fantasy is that Final Fantasy is not necessarily all continuous story. These are all continuous. We are en route to meet characters from a previous game right now, even. Good Lord. Okay. Boom. I'm with Ronan on that. I don't think anybody is going to try this, because this is absolutely batshit ambitious. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is probably the closest to come to mind with this. And I mean, then again, we know Tetsuya Nomura is kind of insane as well. So there you have it. Oh yeah, that's common knowledge at this point, Sounder. It's also part of a joke with everything. Isn't there a treasure chest around here? Nope, go away. I thought there was a fishing spot here. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Talk about a beautiful day in fishing. Talk about a match made in heaven. Finishing all 5 chapters, but that depends on whether these chapters are considered separate games or not. Yeah, and I mean, technically, if you buy Deltarune at this point, you buy all of them at once, so... Alright. Oh no, I'll take a look in a sec. I kept feeling my thumb. I kept feeling my thumb twitch on the controller like it's gonna hit now. It's gonna hit now. No, it's not.
それ。まずまずかな。
All right, I need another rod. It never went anywhere? Yeah. Again, it's really, really, really ballsy to try to pull off. If the CPD found out who stole from me, you'd be unemployed. Oh my god. Mm.
もらったぜ。
よし。
Hmm.
セット。
はい。えい。
行くぜ。
That's very true.
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
It wasn't about a pun in chat, Darth Nut. It was a pun from a treasure chest.
そこだ。
さてと。はあ。
よし。えいっと。
やん。さてと。えい。はあ。これで
It might give them ideas. Yeah. Why shouldn't it?
セット。
Right. As you walk away with a mediocre item, you fail to notice the chest itself is made of priceless Zemurian ore. All right.
あれは。
やっぱり予想通りか。
なんでこんな時に魔獣が。あー、エイドスよ、どうかお守りください。
大丈夫ですか。
あんたらは。
警察のものです。
撃退室から中に入っててくれや。
Jesus, take the wheel. All right.
よし。 えいっと。
Whew, this is gonna be tough.
エニグマ駆動。
Monkey rams. Yes, yes, they did.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
俺の番だな。
Oh.
さてと。エニグマ駆動。
よし。
Immune to stun, so
セット。
やあ。
ありがとう。
私の番ね。はあ。
行くぜ。
Ah, not close enough. Oh, Lord.
ザニス
行くぞ。さあ行くぞ。だータイガーチャージ。
Nice. Oof. Hell yeah. Hit him, Randy.
行きます。
That's about to suck. That is about to suck. The horror game with the demonic train? Yes. Yes, I have. Stealing this to make sure they don't get the team rush.
助かりました。
俺の番だな。
Oh yeah, Blue Sea. I know exactly what you mean.
せっりゃ。
俺の番だな。
God, these guys are so big that I can't power smash both of them. Randy, come on. Good job. Oh, okay.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。私の番ね。
Oh God, she's already plowed through her EP. There we go. That's fine. Just keep attacking Lloyd. I'm okay with this. Good. Very good.
エニグマ、駆動、さてと。
俺の番だな。 そこだ。
Nice! Setting enemies on fire is always great. Okay.
行きます。行きます。
任せてくれ。
ガンナーモード起動します。オーバルドライバー出力最大。エーテルバスト。行きます。
It is on Switch, but I'm playing it on PC. I've got my PS5 controller hooked up.
えい。
Cool. Get out of here.
行くぞ。セット。
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
ザニス俺の番だな。
Have I played Ori? No, I want to though.
やっはっ。
All right.
の
Oh,
番です。
perfect. That works.
行きます。私の番ね。
Yeah, that was so bad.
さてと。そこ。
よしせいはっ
おっしゃ
Does that make Tio a Gundam? Maybe.
行きます。えい。
Go away. Thank you.
よしやっや
Cool.
さてと。
任せろ
行きます。
Thank you. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Hey, that works.
よしせいはった
さてと。そこ。
おっしゃ
さてと。そこです。
行くぞせいと
ええ。そこ。さてと。えい。
おっしゃ
行くぞえいや
Oh, no!
さてと。
My hubris!
エニグマ。
Oh, God. Okay, good.
ありがとう
はい。えい。
任せてくれえいはっ
ここだよっしゃ一気にボコるぞ
了解
Cool. We did get through it. I set off Lloyd's S-Craft just in
こん
case.
なもんかね
Go get Reen's glasses. Maybe I should.
Huh. かなり手強かったな
そうね。ずいぶん大きかったけれど、どこから現れたのかしら。どうやら森林地帯に生息する種のようですが、何かのきっかけで街道に出てしまったのでしょう。
ふん珍しいこともあるもんだな
Mm-hmm.
あんたらよくやってくれた。いやー助かったよ。一時はどうなることかと。
いえ無事でよかったです今の魔獣のせいで足止めを食らってたんですね
ああそうだけどその前に動力エンジンが故障を起こしちまったんだ仕方ないから一旦停車して調べてみようとしたんだが
そこに今の魔獣が現れて立ち往生する羽目になったのか
通信機の調子が悪かったのも。
ああバスに搭載している通信機はエンジンから動力を取ってるからな
There we go.
おっとこうしちゃいられないなんとか直せないか確かめないと
この様子だと復旧にはまだかかりそうね。
うん 一旦町に戻って交通課の人に報告した方がいいか。
はあ、これも運命ですか。
ま、面倒だけどそうするしかねえかもな。おい、
そんな、まだいたの？
さすがにまずいな。おいロイド、かっこ撃破に持ってくぞ。さすがに全部は相手にしてらんねえ。
いや、ダメだ。それだとバスが襲われる可能性がある。
それもそうか。
とにかくすぐに対処しないと。来ます。うりゃー。よっしゃ。
あ、
行くわよ。よっしゃ。
わかった。エッセル、そこだ。
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
対極無双撃。
They're here! They're here!
すごい。とんでもないです。
なんとか間に合ったかな。
For those who don't know, these are the heroes of the previous arc of the series.
エステル、大丈夫かい？
私は別に、なんとかヨシアの切り込みのタイミングを作れてよかったわ。それはそうと、もしかしてクロスベル警察の人かしら。南口のところで交通課の人から話を聞いたんだけど。
ああ、その君たちは？
いきなり現れて混乱させちゃったみたいね。はじめまして。私はエステルブライトよ。
僕はヨシュアと言います。遊撃士協会クロスベル支部に正式配属になったばかりです。
やっぱり遊撃士か。自分たちはクロスベル警察特務支援課に所属するものです。危ないところをありがとう。本当に助かったよ。
いいって。あなたたちも結構やりそうだし、余計なお世話かなってちょっと思ったんだけど。
いや、正直危ないところだったよ。俺はロイド。
はじめまして、エリー・マクダエルです。
うっす。ランディ・オルランドだ。
Sup? I love
テ
Randy.
ィオ・プラトです。ロイドさんにエリーさんにランディさんにティオちゃん。あれ、ティオにロイドって。
This is also a joke from the previous.
ちょっと面白い偶然だね。
私たちの名前がごめん。ちょうど知り合いにティオとロイドさんがいたから面白い偶然だなって思って。もちろん全然似てないけどね。
はあ。
そういえば動力バスの方はどうですか？どうやらエンジントラブルを起こしているみたいですけど。
ああ、クォーツの接続不良が原因なのは確かみたいだが、困ったな。こんなことならもう少しちゃんと整備研修を受けとくんだったぜ。
I don't know about the portrait
よ
issue.
かったら少し見せてもらえますか？ひょっとしたらなんとか修理できるかもしれません。
本当か？
そういえばよしや、飛行船の操縦とかできるもんね。簡単な整備ならお手の物か。
いやー、さすが遊撃士。いざっていう時は頼りになるな。
いえ、たまたまですから。
なあ、ティオスケ、お前エンジン修理とかは？
いいえ、門外観です。動力ネットの関連機器ならそこそこわかりますけど。そういえば、あなたたちはどうしてここに？私たちみたいに手配魔獣を探しに来たとか？
いや、そういうわけじゃないけど。
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Kia,
警
specifically.
察の任務でこの先にある病院に向かうところだったんです。そこでちょうどこの騒ぎに出くわしてしまって。
I do think some stuff got updated even more from Kai with from PH3's work on
この
this.
先の病院、聖ウルスラ医科大学でしたか？
そんな場所があるんだ。あ、それじゃあこの場は私たちが引き受けるわよ。
Hmm.
用事があるんだったら先に行った方がいいんじゃない？
I didn't really play Kai, so
それは
せっかくだからお願いしよう。エステルさんにヨシアくんだったかな。
あ、呼び捨てでいいわよ。見たところ同い年くらいだし。
そうだね。できればお近づきの印に。
ああ、それじゃエステル、ヨシア、動力バスのことをよろしくお願いするよ。
君たちの方も気をつけて。
そういえば特務支援課だったっけ？確か遊撃士と似たような仕事をする部署って聞いたけど。まああながち。そっかなんだか嬉しいわね。
嬉しいってそりゃまたどうしてだい。
I love how just upbeat and positive Estelle
似
is.
たような志で仕事をしてくれてるんでしょ？それって要するにお仲間みたいなもんじゃない。今後ともよろしくね。
こりゃまた。
お人よしさではロイドさん以上ですか。なんだか眩しいくらいね。
ああ、こちらこそよろしく頼むよ。
Like a ball of sunshine, yep.
しかし動力者と
With all the talk of Prompto because of Tetsuya Kakihara,
進んでるわね。
if there was any character in Kiseki that needed to meet a 15 character, it's Estelle and Prompto. You know that it would be saccharine adorable. They'd get along way too well and be balls of sunshine the whole way.
てっきり私リベールが一番動力技術が進んでると思ってたけど。
まあ
They'd feed off each other. There you go.
だけど伝統を大事にする傾向があるからね。
Chaos? Yeah, it would be chaos. Yeah, it would. Estelle is sun with legs.
それに動力ネットワークに関してはエプスタイン財団の肝入りみたいだ。その意味では今一番動力化が進んでいる場所はこのクロスベルかもしれないな。
なるほど。ティータとか連れてきたら飛び上がって喜んじゃいそうね。
そうだね、エステル。寂しい。
Will he forget about his crush on Cindy then? Oh,
形だったけどちゃんと再会できたしね。
that which is probably going to get an express trip to Over the Rainbow. Prompto will find out very quickly that she's currently taken.
あれから3ヶ月か。
大丈夫。きっとみんな元気でいるさ。
誰の話だろう。
Like hell it matters. If I'm taken, I can kick his ass myself. Yes. Yes. You were not wrong on that one. No luck with the ladies, even in the crossovers.
遊撃士協会のニューフェイス、エステルとヨシアか。
Mm-hmm.
なんだか思わず私たちと同い年くらいだけど相当高位の遊撃士なのかしら。
ああ、間違いねえだろう。あの身のこなしと技のキレ、かなりの修羅場をくぐってるぜ。
そうですね。私たちが苦労した魔獣はあっという間でしたし、今後はあの人たちも商売敵になるわけですか。
そうだな。落ち込んでも仕方ない。俺たちは俺たちで頑張ればいいさ。それに
Oh,
商売
go
敵
for
と
it.
いうより
Go for it.
いいライバルって考えておこう。
I owe booping the snoots too.
その方が
ライバルというには実力差がありすぎる気が。
ま、それでもあのハリオスっておっさんよりはまだ追いつけそうではあるかもな。
Awesome. I will take care of that once we're out of the cutscene.
まあ気の持ちようってことさ。せっかくの彼らの恋だ。このまま病院まで行かせてもらおう。
また徒歩ですけどせいぜい少しでも体を鍛えておきましょう。
Cool. All right. Cool. Oh, Mr. Harley, come here. Harley. Harley, come here. Come on, Harley. Okay, Scooter, come here. Hi. Hey. Boop. Boop, boop. Can you let me boop your snoot, please? Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Right here. Right here. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. Here you go. All right, Snoots. There you go. You're done. Go, 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 go. Hi, Harley. Come here. Harley, come here. Hi, come here. Oh my goodness, baby. Hi. Good boy. Oh, another boop. Hey, there you go. There you go. Got some treats and some boops on the snoots there. What is this madness? Give me food. Yeah, that's kind of what was going on there. He was just like, what? No, I want the treat. I don't want your finger in my nose. The bus already left. There we go.
先生可能
Yeah, Team Rush. Team Rush.
チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。
分かったわ OK です
これが俺たちの力だ。やっはっよーし、一気に行くぞ。
あいつだ
任せてくれ。やっはっ
Oh shit.
チャンスです
Okay, good. They're still together.
お願いします分かったわ
了解。
えい
Oh noes! One's still alive. Well, not for long. Bye.
ちょろいぜ。
Okay. There's where we want to go. We need to finish another quest.
えいはっえいでやよー
I
し
think Lloyd missed during
一気
that.
に行くぞ。
分かったわ
チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。
分かったわ
あいさ
OK です
でやよし、上出来だ。
Okay, yeah, we're in the right spot for this.
えいはっ
先生可能始めましょう
あいさ、俺の番だな。せいはっ
任せて行きます分析を開始します情報を入手しました
行くぜ。
Randy, please. Randy, please.
よし、やっはっ
私の番ね
行くぜ。
Really?
私の番ですた
俺の番だな。やっでや
Thank you.
おととい来やがれってな。
Come on, I need fish.
セイト
チャンスよ。
あいか俺の番だな。セイト
私の番ね。キャー。さてと分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
Cool.
俺の番だな。
私の番です。そこです。
よしやりゃ
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。そこだ。
Bye.
よかった。
Oh, come on.
やっは
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。
持ってきたです。
Get Emma's glasses for Ellie, too.
よし畳みかける
Ellie would actually look really cute with glasses like that.
そこです。
Nice.
これが俺たちの力だ。
とっとと終わらせるぞ。
任せてくれ。せいはった
行くぜ。こいつはどうだい。はあ。クリムゾンゲイ
Hell yeah.
やっやっそこだやっ
さてとエニグマ駆動。さてと分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
任せてくれ。さあ
The fisherman has become the fished.
だ
Not for much longer.
チャージ
Get out of here.
甘いってろ。
ありがとう。
私の番ね。そこ。私の番です。へい。
よしえいはっそこだ
Nice. Good job, Lloyd.
行くぜ。
Hell yeah.
ま、こんなもんか。
That treasure chest went real easily. Fish fillet! Finally got one. I need 4. Thanks, actually, I needed to get that off my chest.
ここなら釣れそうだな。それそれ
I just need to upgrade my fishing rod.
えいっとせいは
先生可能始めましょう。
あいさ行くぞ
Oh, this is gonna be perfect.
任せて。
Boom.
チャンスです。皆さんお願いします。
了解
Probably, maybe. Nope. But we get 2 overkills.
データ収集終了しました。
えいは
先生可能始めましょう。
あいさ任せてくれやっは
チャンスです。皆さんお願いします。分かったわ。
アイサ
そこです。
Good job, Randy.
データ収集終了しました。
えいはせいは
先生可能始めましょう。
あいさチャンスだよし畳みかけるぞ
分かったわ。オッケーです。
お
そこです。
Almost.
さてとた
行くぜ
さあ先を急ぎましょう。
I was so close on the other 2. Oh, I didn't check this. Did it just get a lot brighter out here? A? I see what you did there. Puntastic, as Mr. J puts it. God. All right.
よーし一気に行くぞ
オッケーです。
チャンスだよし畳みかけるぞ
オッケーです。分かったわ。
りゃよし上出来だえいっとやっと
みんなチャン
I feel comfortable in how decent I've gotten it.
俺
Like,
の番だなえいはっ
Lloyd, please. Really? Really, Lloyd? Really, Lloyd?
今だわ。みんな行くわよ。はい。
アイサ
了解
Great job. Great
なん
job.
とかなったわね。
We could have had more overkills if you just weren't bad, Lloyd. The tree didn't impede you from seeing me.
やっはっえいりゃよーし一気に行くぞ
オッケーです。
チャンスだよし畳みかけるぞ
アイサ
はい。
と
そこです。
Perfect. Well,
俺の
kind
番
of.
だはっ
I was like, Randy's just gonna finish it off.
おととい来やがれってな
よ
Cool.
よーし一気に行くぞ
わかったわ
チャンスだよーし畳みかけるぞ
オッケーです。わかったわ
So
私
close.
の番ね。行きます。分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
And it gets us our overkill. Oh god!
おととい来やがれ
At least it wasn't on a instant kill turn. Among chests, it's not what's on the inside that counts, but what's on the outside. True words. Deep thoughts.
先生始めましょう。
Constantly getting these team rushes.
よーし畳みかけるぞ
オッケーです。わかったわ
Oh, perfect.
俺の番だな
Keep one alive
私の番ね。
so we can do this.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。さてと、はい。
Perfect.
なんとかなったわね。
If that's Stargazer's tower, does that make me Tower Gazer's chest? By the way, y'all, you see the bell? You see that bell? Bells. The end. Stupid bells. Oh god, not the bells.
セット
可能。始めましょう。
Bells!
チャンスだよーし畳みかけるぞ
はい、わかったわ。
Ding dong, the game is red.
行くぜ
Poor Randy. Ah, we'll take care of him.
来やがれってな
ここなら釣れそうだな
The real buttes are in the water. Well, the Growlritter aren't going to do anything about it. We've already seen that.
先生可能。始めましょう。わかったわ。
チャンスだよーし畳みかけるぞ
わかったわ。オッケーです。
あいさ
まだまだいける
One is too busy drinking in a bar to care about bells. I know! That bell sounds real nice. I don't like that that lineup. I feel like if Ellie fired,
わかったわ。たあ。
俺の番だなはっまこんなもんかね
nice. I used to work at St. Ursula's Medical College for a bit, but I quit because I couldn't stand their uniforms. They were just so tight around the chest. LOL. Puntastic. Okay. Angelica's favorite kind of uniform. I don't know why they don't take the bells away either. Gosh.
ここが医科大学か。なかなか立派な施設だな。
聖ウルスラ医科大学、大陸有数の総合病院にして医療研究機関として有名ですね。
そんなに有名だったのか。確かにバスの本数が多いあたり利用者はかなり多そうだけど。
もともとは医療先進国であるレミフェリア公国の協力で設立されたと聞いているわね。周辺諸国からも重病人を受け入れてるって聞いているわ。
おっと、ナース服の姉ちゃんたちがいるじゃん。いやー、眼福眼福。
ランディは元気だな。
今までにも何度か車で訪れたことはあるけど、やっぱり徒歩で来ると結構な距離だったわね。
ティオ、
さすがに疲れちゃった？いえ、平気です。アルモリカ村ほど遠い距離ではありませんでしたし。
ならいいけど。
ええ、ご心配なく。それよりロイドさんはお知り合いのお姉さんに会わなくてもいいんで。
そうか、それもあったな。
Randy.
ほらほら、ロイド、とっとと会いに行こうぜ。
なんでランディがそんなにテンション上げるんだよ。まあいいか。セシル姉だったら話も通しやすそうだし、病院の受付で呼び出してもらおう。
よっしゃ
それじゃあ正面の
Randy,
病棟に入りま
please.
しょうか。
Mask up, y'all! I love that it prevents poison. Hey, Mac the Knife. Can't believe Kondo predicted COVID all the way back in Zero. Secretly, it's Kondo 19. We'll go the other way later.
よかった。それほど混んでなさそうだ。
そうね、混んでいる時は待合室がいっぱいになるものね。早速お姉さんのこと受付で聞いてみる？
ああ、呼び出してもらおう。
ようこそウルスラ病院へ。今日は外来ですか？
いえ、クロスベル警察特務支援課の、今日は捜査任務のためにこちらに伺わせていただきました。
ああ、警察の方だったんですか。捜査と言いますと、 やはり例の魔獣騒ぎでしょうか。
ええ、自分たちの方でも調べるように警備隊から要請がありまして、関係者に一通り話を聞かせていただければと。
わかりました。そうですね。病院長は留守ですし、看護師長をお呼びしましょうか。
その個人的な知り合いがこちらに勤めていまして。
Narugami! Hi! How was your flight?
その人がお忙しくなければ案内してもらおうと思いまして。
なんだか緊張してますね。
そりゃ
Oh, I can
お
imagine.
姉さんで美人とくりゃ緊張もするだろう。
それはあなただけでしょう。
ロイド？
おお。
綺麗な人。グラマーです。
あら、セシルさん。
About to be swamped by nurses in 5, 4. Randy, calm
ちょ
down.
うどよかった。こちらは警察の方だそうで。
いきなりごめん。
Hello,
連絡すれ
nurse.
ばよかったかな。セシルネ。
やっと会えたわね。おかえりなさい。
Almost literally, I know, right?
本当に久しぶりね。
会いに行けなくてごめん。しばらくずっと忙しくてさ。それよりさすがに少し恥ずかしすぎるんですけど。
いいからこのままお姉ちゃんに抱きしめられてなさい。背もこんなに高くなって、前に別れた時は私と同じくらいだったのにね。
I know, right, Sniff?
そりゃ育ち盛りの3年間だったし。
なんていうか。
I know, it does, Narugami.
そう
I love Zero and Al so much. Or Zero and Azure, I should get used to saying that.
おのれロイド。こんな素敵なお姉さんを。
Randy, please.
はじめまして、セシル・ノイエスと言います。どちら様かと思ったけど、ロイドの同僚さんだったんですね。
はい、エリー・マクダイルです。どうも。ティオ・プラトーです。
ランディ・オルランドス。どうぞお見知りおきを。
Agreed so much, Mac. It's such a wholesome game. I love it.
よろしくね。でも私ったら慌てんぼうね。てっきりロイドが彼女を連れて遊びに来たかと思っちゃったわ。
何を言い出すのさ。
だって3年ぶりでしょ。彼女の1人か2人くらい作ってお姉ちゃんに紹介してくれるのかなって。
I hoped you'd make a girlfriend or two.
ひょっとして本当に付き合っているけど仕事だから隠しているとか。ごめんなさい、悪いことをしちゃったわね。
Cecile, please.
あのね。
それでどっちと付き合ってるの？エリーさん？ティオちゃん？それとも2人いっぺんにとか。
だから違うってば。
そこの彼と。私もそういうのに理解のある姉でいたいから全力で応援させてもらうわ。
What kind of magazines does she? I know, right? This never gets old. This is probably one of my favorite scenes in the game, and I love it.
いや、そこは反対するところだから。
なんだかユニークなお姉さんですね。
ああ、天然なところも素敵だ。
それでセシルね、 魔獣騒ぎのことなんだけど。
うん、そうだったわね。市長から許可はもらったから私が説明させてもらうけど。
This chapter in general is amazing.
うちで研修医をしている人が魔獣に襲われてしまったの。ただおかしなことがあって。
警備隊の調書によると被害者の勘違いの可能性もあると書かれていましたが。
そう、やっぱり半信半疑みたいね。私も詳しくは知らないけど病棟の屋上で襲われたらしいの。
屋上？
どういうことでしょう。病棟の屋上は庭園みたいなテラスになってるの。奥には先生方が詰めている研究棟なんてのも立っていて。
Well, I think I can't remember how I described it at one point, but I kind of like the whodunit nature of Zero a lot. Zero's got very much that kind of traditional detective story going on with it. Intelligent character actually shown to act intelligently instead of the audience being told this guy is smart. Yes, I agree very much on that, Narugami. I love the fact that Lloyd is actually very smart, but a bit of an idiot in some areas still. It's like if you take the route where you end up picking Tio, and Lloyd, I think he ends up saying is that that guy is such a doofus that he needed to be kicked to be told, or Cecile needed to kick him to tell him that she liked him. So Tio kicks Lloyd, and Lloyd's like, wait, what are you doing? Or something like that. It's so adorable. But I kind of love that Lloyd is smart. Absolutely. He's a brilliant detective. There is a reason why he aced this test. He's just a bit of a ditz at the same time, and I think that is the most adorable thing. You can believe that Lloyd could make it. Oh yeah, 100%. Absolutely. He's just misunderstood. I'm going to talk a little bit about Azure without telling anything. Just, if you go through and do a certain chain of quests, and these quests are hard to pull off, you have to be in the right place at the right time on these quests. Anybody who plays Azure knows exactly which quest chain I'm talking about. They are all hidden, and they actually give you a crap ton of DP over the course of the game. With no markings on the map. None. You have to just find the character and be in the right spot at the right time. And these are tiny windows when this character shows up. If you can manage these, I think it's 5 or 6 quests. If you can manage these 5 or 6 quests, it's really cool because Lloyd figures it out before the villain shows up. And I think that is amazing. You put in the work as the player and you get the payoff of Lloyd being the true badass detective that he is. And I think that's a really, really cool way to pay off in a story. I love it so much. It's so good.
なるほど。要するに魔獣が出るような場所じゃありえないってことっすね。
警備隊の人たちも最終的にそう判断したみたい。でもやっぱりどこか納得いかなかったんでしょうね。あなたたちに調査をお願いしているところを。
I think that's a really good example of using gameplay and payoff together. I love it so much. It's phenomenal.
いや、どうかな。正直そんなに期待されてはいないと思ってるけど。
謙遜しないで。
Pierre accepted. Yeah. I do agree on that. I think in general the Crossbell cast is all fairly put together. Except for Pierre, obviously.
クロスベルタイムズを読んだけど、すごく頑張ってるみたいじゃない？
And people who are causing trouble, even they are really clever to be able to get things wrapped around their fingers in a sense and hang on to it for so long. It's just, we have so many connections that the police aren't willing to take. That's the biggest thing, is the police is the city's government has corruption in it, and it's important to dig up that corruption and clear it out, as we saw in the beginning line from the early lines.
ですが最新の記事には私たちが解決したとまでは
そうは書かれてないけど、頑張ってることは伝わってきたわ。それにちょっと前までうちに怪我をしていた男の子たちが
Yes!
お見舞いに来た仲間の子たちからちょっとだけ話を聞いちゃったの。あなたたちに大きな借りを作っちゃったって。
そうだったんだ。
Ellie's going to be a political powerhouse. Absolutely a political powerhouse. No point about it.
面白い偶然ですね。
いや照れちゃうな。
ランディさんはそれほど活躍してないと思いますが。
でもそうね、この先は実際に被害に遭った人から直接聞いた方がいいかもしれないわね。
I don't think it is specifically Kia, unless I'm... Yeah, there we go.
できれば紹介してほしい。それと実際の現場を調べておきたいかな。
わかった。どちらも案内するから任せて。
あとセシルね、時間の方は大丈夫？
But yeah, I know a lot of people who don't like Ellie because they find her boring. I'm like, dude, she's fascinating. She's got so much fascinating shit going on. It's just not as on the forefront as everybody thinks it is, as it is for other characters.
みんな、
はい、了解です。
To super, the CS games turned into Super Robot Wars level of cast numbers.
お供します。
Agreed.
いきなりセシル姉に馴染んでるな。
I'm gonna step away real quick and fill up my glass of water. I will be right back. The cast of Zero and everything in it is just such a phenomenal game in general. Oh, yeah. Agreed 100% on that. Where are we? I can understand on the Cold Steel one as well. Like the book you could only get at the when at the Geofront with I know, right?
この病棟という建物の2階と3階は病室になっているの。被害に遭った研修医の人は2階の病室にいるから。
うん、よろしく。
室だけど他の患者さんもいるからあまりうるさくしないでね。
ああ、大丈夫。話を聞かせてもらうだけだよ。
それじゃあ入り。
うん、経過は良好のようだね。うん、これなら明日にでも退院できるだろう。
本当ですか？
ああ、嘘は言わないよ。退院したら覚悟するといい。君にやってもらう仕事を山ほど用意してあるからね。
ヨアヒム先生、病み上がりの人間にそんな殺生な。
列車と打撲と捻挫くらいで情けないことを言いなさんな。逆にしこたま休んで体力が有り余ってるだろう。うんうん、今まで以上にバリバリと働けるだろうさ。
先生ってよく S って言われませんか？
僕としては M の方だと思うんだけどね。
もう何の話をしてるんですか？
Yeah, each of the casts have something amazing about them.
セシルさん、
お二人とも他の患者さんもいるんですからあまり変な話をしたらダメですよ。子供が聞いたらどうするんですか？
すみません。
参ったな。おや、そちらの方々は？
クロスベル警察の方です。その例の事件についてリットンさんから直接お話を聞きたいそうです。
なるほど、そういうことか。となると僕はここで退散した方が良さそうだね。他の病室を改心してくるよ。
お疲れ様です。サボったらダメですよ。
聞く。いやいや、めっそうもない。それじゃあ失礼。
今の人は？
ヨアヒム先生といって准教授をされている方よ。とても優秀な先生なんだけど少し趣味人すぎるというか。
Ain't that the truth? Oh, wait.
それでリットンさん、お時間をいただいても大丈夫ですか？
ええ、でもどうしてクロスベル警察の人が？警備隊が調べていたんじゃなかったのかい？
それが警備隊の方でも手詰まりになったらしくて、自分たちも捜査協力をすることになったんです。
そうなのか。やっぱり僕が夢を見たとか思われてるのかな。それとも無遊病？いえいえいえ、そんなわけが。
そのできれば改めて聞かせていただけませんか？1週間前の夜起きたことについて。
ああ、そうだな。あれは研修レポートを書き上げた深夜のことだった。その研修レポートというのが気難しいことで有名なラゴー教授の指導研修のものでさ、もう全神経を集中する勢いで徹夜で書き上げたもんだから、正直意識は朦朧としてたんだ。意識は朦朧としてるんだけど、なんかハイになってるっていうか、そんな状態で夜風に当たっていると、記憶があるのは実際にはそこまでなんだ。翌朝用務員さんがズタボロになって気絶した僕のことを発見してくれて、それで緊急入院して今現在に至るというわけさ。
なるほど。状況は一通り把握しました。
襲ってきた魔獣どもの姿ははっきりとは見てないのか？
いや、恥ずかしながら
He gets attacked when he's finally off work. I know, right?
真っ赤に光る目と白い牙、それと黒っぽい毛並みくらいしか覚えていないんだよ。ただ警備隊も確認してたけど、狼っぽいと言われたらそうだと思う。
CS, the enders of cursed fairy tales.
なるほど。その 傷の方はどうだったんですか？
うん。右肩のところに牙で噛まれたような跡はあった。逆にそれ以外の怪我は打撲とか捻挫とかくらいでね。多分噛みつかれた後、そのまま床に引き倒されたと思うんだけど。
なぜか魔獣はそれ以上あなたを襲わなかった。つまりそういうことですね。
そうなんだ。本当なら食いちぎられてもおかしくないところなのに、おまけに場所が屋上だろ。もう警備隊の人にもうさんくさい目で見られちゃってさ、しまいには夜中ふらふら街道に出て魔獣に襲われたんじゃないかって疑われる始末だったよ。
でもあなたが発見されたのは。
襲われたパニックで屋上まで逃げてから気絶した。その可能性はゼロじゃないかもな。
それはさすがに無理があるんじゃ。
もうリットンさん、襲われたあなたがそんな自信のないことでどうするんですか？
あ、いや、すみません。でもね、説明がつかないことをそのままにするのも嫌じゃない？
But Crow had already come to stole his last 50 mirror. Of course Crow did.
だったら自分の記憶が曖昧になってるって考えた方が気が楽っていうか。というか、もし本当に魔獣が屋上なんかに現れたんだとしたら。
気持ちはわからなくもないですけど、でも本当にそうだとしたらちゃんと対策を考えないと。
ご協力ありがとうございました。自分たちの方でも襲われた現場を調べてみます。
ああ、よろしく頼むよ。ちゃんとした説明がついて対策できるんだったら、それに越したことはないからね。
さてと、
ああ、まずは襲われた現場に行ってみよう。セシルね、時間の方は大丈夫？
そうね、そろそろ休憩時間が終わっちゃうかも。でもせめてリットンさんが発見された場所までは。
よろしく頼むよ。
Alright. Practicing what you preach. It's too lenient an adjective in this case. I don't want to go to... Do you know someone named Kirito? A good doctor. I repeat, a good doctor. A very kind, understanding. No skeletons in the closet. No, none at all. You see, this is why he did nothing. We have the game basically locked in general at the moment to evade people from talking about it before I even get to it. So it's nothing against you. We're just trying to keep it vague on that area. You can't be too sure with people, unfortunately. Censored. Hey, what the censored? Hey, BZ.
その建物は確か研究棟だったっけ？
ええ、先生方と研修医の人が集めている場所よ。
実験用に何か危険な魔獣を飼っているようなことは。
It's not the regulars I don't trust, it's the randos coming in that I don't really trust. Hyperlink blocked.
それはさすがにないわね。研究用の植物を育てている温室みたいな場所はあるけど。なるほど。
セシルね、案内ありがとう。とりあえず何かわかるまで一通り調べてみるよ。
うん、わかったわ。それじゃあみんな調査の方頑張ってね。はい。
お疲れ様です。
I actually have the I have follower notifications turned off as well because of people possibly making usernames that are spoilers and trying to follow just to be trolls.
どうか朗報期待しててください。
とりあえず屋上を中心に一通り調査をしてみよう。狼型魔獣たちが本当に屋上に現れた。その前提で侵入ポイントをなんとか突き止めてみたい。
ええ、わかったわ。
ロイドさんお得意の可能性を絞り込む方法ですね。
じゃま調べてみるか。
かなりの高さですけど、途中に一段屋根がありますね。
Let me see this. Oh, the humanity. Oh my god.
と言っても1階分の高さが2段か。魔獣が入ってくるのはかなり厳しいかもしれないな。
ねえ、ここから入ってきたというのは？
1 いかにも魔獣が入ってきそうな地形だけど、それでもやっぱり高さがネックになりそうだ。さすがにここから侵入したってのはないか。飛行型魔獣なら説明はつくんだけど。
To be fair, it is his job, yep.
ここは
ねえ、ここからだったらはい。
確かに飛び移ってこれない高さじゃないな。となるとさてと、ランディ手伝ってくれ。
よし来た。
ビンゴだな。
ああ、魔獣の足跡。それも狼型のやつだ。
やっぱりとなると、あちらの方から侵入された可能性が高そうですね。
ああ、多分そうだろう。
見たところそっちはそれほど
Sergey or Dudley should take over.
また入られちまわないよう何か対策をした方がいいかもな。
Yeah, the Kiseki games can be a big emotional drain, I think, sometimes.
でも
I love them still, though.
これで一通り終了かしら。
ああ、そうだな。どうしてわざわざこんなところに入ってきたのか、それにどうしてリットンさんを中途半端に襲ったのか、まだまだ謎は残っているけど。
さすがにそれは魔獣に聞いてみないとわからん。
そうそう。警備隊の長所
Oh, you and me both, Naragami.
十分だろう。
You and me both.
そうだな。よし、とりあえず帰る前にセシル姉に報告しよう。
そうね、報告とお礼を言わなきゃ。
そんじゃあまあナースセンターでも行きますか。
I'm going to jump in and say we don't know announcements yet. I'm like 95% sure it's East. But if something happens with the development of the game, they might have to push it out, and then that changes something that's happening with it. So I wouldn't say that absolute certainty that it's going to be next year's game until it gets announced. And that will probably be in December. Case in point, East 8. East 8 got announced originally for 1 year, then it got pushed out a year, and it didn't come out for PS4 and Vita like they originally claimed it would. And then the PS4 version came out a year after. So there was a there were 2 years worth of saying, oh, it's coming out.
あれ？
どうしたの？
いや、向こうから飛び乗ってきたら埃がついたままってことは、ま、別にそこまでおかしなことじゃないかな。これは
ロイドさん？
なんだよ。
いや、大したことじゃないんだ。最近の後みたいだけど。
Pretty much. Exactly, Kia. So yeah, there is the possibility of something happening. I wouldn't be surprised if Falcom has another game as a back burner thing, kind of a, oh shit, we need to put something out.
それで
Or
セシル姉あいや
they have the funds to just miss a year if they had to, but I don't think they want to.
ああ、そうだったんですか。
JDK Theatrhythm. I would be 100% for a JDK Theatrhythm. Not gonna lie.
それにしてもセシル先輩から聞いていた通りだったな。
ね
いつもロイド君の話を聞かされてたんですよ。最近クロスベルに帰ってきたってセシル先輩ずーっと嬉しそうでこれだけ可愛かったら
かわいいって。
鼻の下伸びてます。まったく勤務中にだらしがないわね。
Lloyd's legend begins here.
伸びてないしだらしがなくもないって。
まあ待ちな。ここはお兄さんに任せとけ。可愛いってのは君みたいな子に使うべきだと思うけどな。まあ俺もこいつが可愛いってのは同感だけどね。
Man, if Falcom did that, I would be 100% down. You and me both, Kia. That would be amazing.
どう？お近づきの印に週末みんなで
Randy,
合コンでも
please.
当然こいつも連れてくるし、こっちも女の子がいるから楽しいと思うよ。
Oh God, absolutely, Richie.
ちょっと
そうですね。たまには息抜きもしたいしスケジュールが合いそうな子を誘ってみましょうか。
うん、そうしてよ。クロスベルの居酒屋でいいかな。俺の方でセッティングするからさ。
卒がないですね。
さすがナンパが趣味というだけはあるわね。
というか俺たちセシル姉に報告に来てるんだけど。
I love Lloyd here.
いやー、しかし光栄だな。君みたいな白衣の天使とお近づきになれるなんてさ。
でもうちのナース服ってそれでもいいんですか？
ノープロブレムさ。その服だって可愛いし、それ以上に中の子たちがみんな抜群に可愛いからね。君なんか特にさ。
もうランディさんたら。
Wow, Randy.
おや、抜群に可愛いだなんて照れちまうね。
え？
市長。
あははじゃないだろう。午後の検温はどうしたんだい？あんたの担当だろう。それに週末といえば大きな手術が入ってるのを忘れたのかい？
ごめんなさいランディさん。またの機会ということでロイド君に皆さんも
なんなら代わりに週末に私が付き合おうか。これでも白衣の天使と言えなくもないだろうしね。
いやー、さすがに恐れ多いっすから。
Good job, Randy.
ロイド。
はあ、まったく
Randy,
すみま
please.
せん騒がしくしてしまって。
まあいいさ。それで調査はもういいのかい？セシルを呼ぼうとしてたみたいだが。
はい、一通り終了しました。それでいくつか判明したので彼女に報告しようと思いまして。
セシルはこの時間だと確かアナウンスで呼ぶのもちょっとあれだしね。そうだ、あんたたち多分あの子はこの上の階の一番奥の病室にいると思うんだ。そっちに行ってくれるかね？
病室ですか？
お邪魔してもいいんでしょうか？
ちょっと訳ありの子が入院していてね。できればあんたたちにも見舞ってあげてほしいんだ。
なるほど。わかりました。
適当に遊んであげりゃいいってことっすよね。
まあそういうことさね。それじゃあよろしく頼むよ。
あ、セシルネ。
あらロイド。
市長さんからここにいるって聞いてさ、お邪魔だったかな。
大丈夫よ。しずくちゃん、今話してたお兄さんたちよ。クロスベル警察に勤めている正義のおまわりさんなの。
正義のって。
Sounds good, Kia.
さすがにそれは過大評価だと思いますけど。
お仕事お疲れ様です。私はしずくマクレインって。
ありがとう。ってあれ、
マクレインって。
どこかで聞いたような。
ひょっとしたら面識があるかもしれないわね。しずくちゃんのお父さんはアリオスさんって言うんだけど。
風の牽制。
あのおっさん、娘がいたのかよ。
I forgot about Randy's outburst there.
皆さんはお父さんのお知り合いなんですか？
いやー、知り合いというか、前に危ないところを助けてもらったんだけど。
そうだったんですか。うちのお父さん不愛想だからお気を悪くされませんでした？
Speaking of, Shizuku is absolutely wholesome and adorable
そんな
and needs more hugs.
こんなすごい人がいる
She's
んだ
just
なんて
adorable. Everybody just needs to hug her. The end.
厳しいけど思いやりがあって頼りになりそうな方だったわ。素敵な
It's not that she doesn't get enough hugs. She needs more hugs. There is no such thing as too many hugs for her, this sweet, adorable character.
しずくちゃんはお父さんっ子だものね。そのくせお父さんが訪ねても遠慮してあんまり甘えないし、お父さん大好きとか言って抱きついちゃえばいいのに。セシルさんたら
あの凄腕のおっさんがに甘えられてる構図か。
少し想像しにくいですね。
そういえば例の件なんだけど、実はここにいるしずくちゃんが気づいたことがあるらしくって。
気づいたこと？
お父さんが襲われた晩のことなんですけど、私眠れなかったから展示の本を読んでいて、その時悲鳴みたいなのが聞こえてきたんです。
本当かい？
それでどうしたの？
気になったのでそこの窓を開けて耳を澄ませたんですけど、それ以上悲鳴は聞こえなくて、しばらくしたらタンタンって何か跳ねるような音が聞こえて、それで終わりです。
そっか。そのことは警備隊の人には？
私ずっと夢でも見たのかと思ってて、さっきセシルさんから話を聞いて初めてそのことだって気づいて、ごめんなさい。もっと早くに言ってれば。
Became a snark duo from the moment they met. Absolutely. And that snark duo is one of the best things of the series.
いや、いいんだよ。
ありがとう、教えてくれて。しかし屋上での調査を完全に裏付ける証言ですね。
ああ、最初の悲鳴ってのがあの研修医が気絶した時、そして 狼型魔獣の息遣いとあの木箱やらに飛び乗って逃げていった時の音みたいだな。
それと私の空耳かもしれないですけど。
いいよ。気になったことは何でも言ってみて。
はい、さっき話した音が聞こえてる最中なんですけど、何かキーンってかすれた音が聞こえたような気がしたんです。
キーンとかすれ。
特定の魔獣が発する独自の鳴き声かなんかか。
Family, not so friendly table talk.
その音は普段は聞こえないのね。
はい、あの晩だけだと思います。やっぱり私の空耳の可能性もあるかも。
いや、貴重な証言ありがとう。セシルね、いろいろと分かったことがあるから一通り報告させてもらうよ。
分かったわ。それじゃあしずくちゃん、また夕食の時に来るわね。はい、お仕事頑張ってください。ロイドさんたちも調査頑張ってくださいね。
ありがとう。
また遊びに来るわね。
セシルね。
数年前の事故で目の光をね。でも全く回復の見込みがないわけじゃないの。少しずつ回復治療を受けながら療養生活をしている。
He will as soon as he signs the papers.
そうだったのか。
大変ですね。
とってもけなげな子でね。お父さんが忙しい人だからめったに会えずに寂しいでしょうに。あなたたちもよかったら今後とも仲良くしてあげてね。
なあ、喜んで。
そうですね。とってもいい子みたいですし。ですね。
俺の素敵トークであの子を笑顔にしてやりますよ。
ありがとう。さて何か分かったんでしょ。改めて聞かせてもらえるかしら。なるほど。
魔獣がなぜ入り込んだか、何らかの対応策は取った方がいいとは思う。
そうね、急ごしらえにはなってしまうと思うけど、魔獣よけのフェンスくらいなら増設できるかもしれないわ。
ああ、それだけでもかなり違いがあるっすよ。
それなりの強度で可動式のものが必要ですが、この病院にそんな設備が？
ええ、確か野外治療用の設備でそういったものがあったはずよ。事務長さんに相談して設置してしまいましょう。
There we go.
これでみんなも安心できるわ。
いやー、そんな。
でも実際大したことはしていないよ。本当に魔獣が入り込んだか証明したっていうだけだからね。
それがなかったらきちんとした対策も取れずにそのままだったところだもの。あなたたちだったらいずれアリオスさんにも負けないくらいいい仕事ができると思うわ。
Sorry. I got a thing on my phone. Had to
お
look
姉
it up.
ちゃんが保証してあげる
セシルね。
感激っす。
ありがとうございま
Randy,
す
please.
とても励みになります頑張ります
I almost feel like we need to make a Randy, please command. Maybe I'll do that before Monday.
お互い休みが取れたらお墓参りも一緒に行きたいしね
そうだね。
あとはそうねエリーちゃんとティオちゃんのどちらかと付き合うことになったらぜひ報告してちょうだいね目いっぱいお祝いしちゃうから
いや、だからどうしてそんな話になるのさ。
なんだったらランディ君とでもいいけれどその時は連絡してねそういったジャンルを読んでバッチリ来た
I love how serious she is over
どんな
this.
ジャンルだよ。
いやー、セシルさんが喜んでくれる
Oh
な
my
ら
god.
俺の方は構わないっすよ。
いや、構おうよ。
私はここでゆっくりしちゃうからみんな気をつけてね
Oh my god.
お世話になりました
あー、いいな
温かくって包容力があって頼りがいもあってとっても素敵な人ね
I'd go gay for your love, Cecile. Oh my god.
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいよ。実の姉さん以上に世話になってきた人だからさ。
それでローラさんセシルさんとは実際にはどういうご関係
え？
そうねちょっとだけ気になるわねあなたいつにも増して弟くんって雰囲気だったし
なんだそりゃ。
ロイド、あんな素敵なお姉さんとベタベタ甘々な関係ってか羨ましい。体を交換してください。
できないからバカなこと言ってないで。そろそろクロスベル市に戻ろう。もう夕方だし。帰ったら今日の分の長所をちゃんとまとめておかないと。
ごまかしましたね
ええそれも露骨に
おのれロイド、俺のドストライクな人。
そこひそひそ話をしない。
Stop being children and let's go home. Exactly. Oh god, you know the meme where the kids in the car say, let's go. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. Lloyd is the no, we're driving home. Yes, yes, he is. Can we please stop oogling my knots, Cindy?
さてと、バスが来るのを待つとするか。時刻表によると、次は10
Randy and Tio in the back shot chanting McDonald's, McDonald's.
しかし随分と便利だな。夜の11時まで運行してるみたいじゃない
Oh
か。
my god.
運賃の方もお手頃ですし市の運営とのことですが
まあそれだけ市の方でも病院を重要視しているみたいね財政的には余裕があるし市民の要望も高いみたいだから
なるほど
ま、気軽に病院に行けるのはやっぱりありがたいかもしれないな。
You cruel taskmaster. When you finally get to ride the bus, yep.
綺麗な夕暮れね。はい。なんだか
しかし動力車ってのは随分と楽ちんだよな。うちでも専用の車が使えりゃよかったんだが。
まあ無理だろうな。
Foreshadowing.
他の捜査課では車が使われているみたいだけど。
確か捜査一課では捜査員一人一人に専用車が用意されているはずです。
そうなのか。
それはさすがに優遇しすぎだと思うけど。
やれやれ、こういう時に日陰者は辛いね。
まあないものねだりをしたって仕方ないし、それに街道を歩くのだって結構な鍛錬にはなると思うぞ。
不本意ですがそうかもしれませんね。でもさすがに今日はこれ以上の調査はしませんよね。
ああ、残りは北の鉱山町だ。さっきも言ったように今日は帰ったら調書をまとめて。
さすがに疲れたものね今日は。
でもセシルさんよかったな。よし、今度は合コンに駆けつけて。
Oh shit, I didn't mean to cut it off.
元気だな。
Vantage point no Kiseki. A good boy. Goodest boy. I can't say goodest boy because I have Harley and Scooter and they're my goodest boys. Goodest boy no Kiseki.
ちょっと待ってよ。しばらく旅に出るって一体どこに行くつもりなのさ。
レミフェリア公国だ。なーに、しばらくといっても2ヶ月くらいで済むだろう。場合によっちゃ半月足らずで帰ってくるかもしれんしな。
Sure would they behave? Yeah, that's very true.
それは分かったけど、兄ちゃん、一応は警察の捜査官なんだよ。そんな長い間旅行なんかしてもいいのかよ。
お、なんだなんだ。お兄様が留守にするのがそんな寂しいのか。
They're mostly goodest of boys. Yeah, that's true. Let me check something real quick. I'm having a moment. Okay. I'm just, don't mind me. Huh. Interesting. I was very curious about something completely unrelated to this game, so I was looking it up.
もうロイドキュンったら寂しがり屋さんなんだから。
2ヶ月と言わずに2年くらい旅行してれば。僕そのくらい一人で平気だし。
嘘嘘、調子に乗りました。実はな、
Sassy Lloyd.
これには深いわけがあるんだよ。トップシークレットってやつだ。
うさんくさいな。ちなみに聞くけど、どんなシークレットなのさ。
おう、よくぞ聞いてくれたな。実はな、とびっきり可愛い女の子をエスコートしながらの旅なんだ。
え？
その子と一緒に麗しの北国レミフェリアへ逃避行っていうわけだ。どうだどうだ、羨ましかろう。とまあ冗談はこれくらいにして、俺がいない間お前の夕食はお隣さんにお願いしといたからな。朝昼くらいは自分で何とかしろよ。
いや、食事くらい自分でなんとかできるけど、じゃなくて可愛い女の子って一体どういうつもりだよ。そんなことセシル姉に知られたらどうするつもりさ。
え？なんでそこにセシルの名前が出てくるんだ？
なんでって、なあもう。セシル姉もなんだってこんな鈍感なバカ兄貴よ。
ああ？っていうか、セシルにはもうとっくに話してるんだが。なんか妙な誤解があるみたいだな。旅って言っても一応警察の出張の仕事だぞ。それにその子はまだサイなんだからな。
夢か。懐かしいな。あれはいつ頃だったっけ。確か俺が12、いや13くらいだったか。そういえば確かその後で。はい、ロイドです。
おう、起きてたか。調書ってのはもうまとまってるのか。
はい、昨日の調査に関しては一通りまとまっている状態です。
結構だ。とっとと支度をして全員で課長室まで来い。お前たちに客人だ。
失礼します。そうにゃ副司令。
やっぱ予想通りか。
おはよう。お疲れ様です。
おはようございます。やはりお客様というのは副司令だったんですね。
ああ、ちょうどさっきこっちを訪ねてきたんだ。お前たちの調査について聞いておきたいらしい。
それは構いませんが、ずいぶん急な話ですね。
まだ鉱山町方面の調査が終わっていませんが。
悪いわね。せかすつもりではなかったんだけど、こちらの状況が少し変わってしまったのよ。
状況が変わった？
実は昨日までうちの方で鉱山町方面の警備巡回を行っていたんだけど、今朝をもって完全に引き上げることになったのよ。
警備を引き上げるって。
確か鉱山町に魔獣が現れたのは。
ええ、こちらとしてもせめて1週間くらいは警備を続けたかったんだけど、警備隊司令からのお達しでね。これ以上無駄なことをするなって。
無駄なことって。
あの腰巾着親父か。
ランディ、知ってるのか。
俺がベルガード門に詰めてた時、何度かお目にかかってるからな。一応警備隊のトップだが、帝国派議員のお偉いさんと深いつながりがあるらしくてな。ろくに仕事もしないで接待ばかりやってたみたいだぜ。
噂には聞いていたけど、ですが魔獣の被害を放っておくというのはさすがに問題があるのでは。
ええ、その通りよ。局地的な魔獣の被害なら
最悪遊撃士協会に任せるのもありだったけれど、今回は被害の範囲が広すぎる。警備隊としてもこれ以上は看過できるわけがないわ。
問題は3週間にわたって魔獣の正体が突き止められなかったこと、そして広範囲とはいえ実際の被害状況がそれほど深刻ではなかったこと、それを理由に指令閣下からストップがかかったんです。
そうだったのか。
ああ、そういえば紹介してなかったわね。彼女はノエル総長。まだ若いけど戦闘能力、運転技術ともに優れていてね、私の護衛やサポートをしてもらっているわ。
ノエルシーカーです。改めてよろしくお願いします。
こちらこそ。あれ、シーカーって。
ひょっとして警察本部の受付をしているフランさんの？
ええ、姉になります。いつも妹がお世話になっているみたいですね。
こちらこそ。妹さんには世話になりっぱなしですよ。
しかしなるほど、君がノエル総長だったのか。聞いてるぜ。タングラム門の女性隊員で期待のホープがいるってな。
自分の方もランディ先輩の名は伺ってます。いろいろな伝説をお持ちのようで、一度お会いしたいと思ってました。
そいつは光栄だね。
いろいろな伝説？
やはり女性関係ですか？
そうそう、俺がいかに同僚の女性隊員にモテまくって男どもから羨望の眼差しをだな。
まあ社交辞令はそのくらいにするとして現状は伝えた通り、ちょっとまずい状況なのよ。打開できる要素があるとしたら、あなたたちの調査結果くらい。正直藁にもすがる思いで様子を確かめに来たってわけ。
なるほど。
Calls Randy senpai. Yep.
では調書の提出と合わせて一通り説明させていただきます。
なるほどな。どうだソニア、うちの小僧どもの手際は。
期待以上ね。新郎の言い伝えに病院屋上に現れたルート。どうかしらノエル。
正直驚きました。
Oh yeah, 100% Naragami.
やはり本職の捜査官は目の付けどころが違いますね。
目の付けどころというより発想法の違いでしょうね。うん、決めたわ。あなたたちには引き続き鉱山町方面の調査をお願いします。この調子だと思いもよらぬ新事実が見えてくるかもしれない。
ええ、こちらはそのつもりでしたけど。
例の司令殿の命令を無視することにならないですか？
あなたたちへの要請まで取り下げろとは言われなかったもの。魔獣の手がかりが判明次第すぐに行動に移れるようにする。それなら問題ないでしょ。
なるほどね。
さすがにやり手でいらっしゃいますね。
それにどうも魔獣たちに我々の動きを感づかれているらしいんです。大部隊で捜索するよりも少人数で行動した方が相手も隙を見せるかもしれない。それを期待したいところですね。
なるほど、わかりました。とにかくこれから鉱山町に足を運ぶつもりです。
ええ、お願いするわね。何か分かったらタングラム門の副司令部に連絡してちょうだい。それじゃセルゲ、例の話はまた後日にでも。
ああ、了解した。あんまり無理すんじゃねえぞ。
そちらこそ。ノエル、失礼しましょう。
はい、それでは失礼します。
忙しそうだな。
そうね、早朝に鉱山町から撤収したばかりみたいだし。
ま、無能な上司に振り回されてるみたいだからな。それでいて共和国方面への警戒もおろそかにできねえ。相変わらず貧乏くじを引いてるぜ。
なるほど。そういえば課長と副司令ってお知り合いだったんですか？
何気に名前で呼び合ってましたけど。
そういや、俺をここに推薦してくれたのも副司令だったんだよな。一体どういう関係なんすか？
ま、昔馴染みってやつだ。 それよりもお前ら、昨日は大変だったらしいな。今日は鉱山町に行くみてえだが、
いや、昨日は
さすがに今日はバスで行こうと思っていますけど。
なんだてっきり遊撃士あたりを見習ってんのかと思ったぜ。
遊撃士を見習う？
どういうことっすか？
練習の習慣らしいが、まず手始めに自分の足だけで周辺地域を一通り回ってみるらしい。スタミナもつくし、魔獣との実戦経験も積めるし、何より土地勘が得られる。一石三鳥って理屈らしいな。
自分の足だけで。
なるほど。連中そんなことをしてんのか。
もしかして昨日会ったエステルさんたちも早速徒歩で一通り回るつもりだったのかもしれないわね。
その二人だが、どうやら大した経歴らしいぜ。なんでも去年起きたリベールの異変を解決するのにかなりの貢献をしたって話だ。
This is your sign to play Trails in the Sky if you have not.
リベールの異変って？
王国中の動力が動かなくなったっていう。
おいおい、マジかよ。
それが本当なら相当な実力者なのもうなずけますね。
このクロスベルじゃお前たちより新米ではあるんだ。あっという間に追い抜かれて引き離されちまわないようせいぜい気張っておくんだな。今回の件も長引かせたら間違いなくギルドが出張るだろう。
わかりました。解決に導けるよ。それじゃあみんな鉱山町の方に行くとしよう。町の北口にあるバス停から出ているはずだ。
切らした備品があれば念のため端末の方もチェックしておきましょう。
ぼちぼち行くとするかね。
All right. Break a leg, hell, maybe two. I love Sergey. Okay, you're still open. How are we doing on ingredients? Oh my god, I have just enough fish fillets, don't I? Oh my god. No, I have one. I'm one short. Okay. So we're going to go try to get one more fish fillet. Ah! Well, let's see if we can buy them. I caused a weird glitch with the sprites. Railroad no Kiseki. No. All right. All right. Do-do-do-do-do. This guy doesn't look like the Red Comet at all. What is this? Papers, please? Krastotska Bell. Wow. The last time Prompto was on a train worked out so well for. Oh my god. Poor Lloyd. Yeah. Dogs. 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 What's going on? Oh, you ordered something? Hang on one second. Sorry about that. All right, let's see here.
はい、こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を承りますね。わわ、大変でしたね。
Cool.
報告はではまた依頼を達成し。はい、あれれ、また。
I might have to call it a night early just because, one, I had a long day today that was involving moving furniture around. Cool. $84, so. Not the main bed yet. I moved my current bed into the guest room. The new bed arrives on Wednesday, so we decided to start the process of moving things around today. And then tomorrow morning, we go and take the futon to Firefall. And that futon is heavy, so that's going to be a thing. Because we gotta get it upstairs to get it to her place. So that will be exciting. A lot of schlepping. Yep. Here, I can show you the progress. This was taking my bed apart in my bedroom. This is my current bed, my current bed. This isn't the new one. This was after we cleaned up the space in the bedroom. Kind of, it's not focusing on it. This is when we moved the headboard into the guest room. It's since been shifted around, but I was giving a lot more space on it for the ramp for the dogs. This is the cabinet that goes under the bed. This thing is the heaviest part of that bed. That was a thing. And there it is. Bed and mattress assembled in the guest room. And to put books in the shelves and call it done. So then when the new bed arrives on Wednesday, that'll go in there. My hair is a mess. Look at that. When the new bed arrives on Wednesday, I'll go in and set it all up. But tomorrow, we're actually going to be streaming again tomorrow. Not Zero. Tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. And that's going to be exciting. For any of you who have never been to a Sunday Fun Day, that's when we stream. That's when we do high level raid content in Final Fantasy XIV. And then I will be doing more Zero on Monday night, and hopefully I will have had proper rest by then because I'm exhausted. I don't know what's going to happen Tuesday. There might be something. We'll see. Wednesday will be the usual raid night. And then Thursday, I will try to stream Zero. I'll probably try to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week for Zero and try to get some catch-up going. But with that said, I think this is a good spot to call it because that Imelda quest is actually kind of long. And that requires us getting over to Mainz, and I need to figure out what we're doing about this recipe thing. So we're going to try, actually let's try one more spot and then we'll... probably not here, but we'll take a peek. I just need one fish fillet. It's like, that's it. One fish fillet. No, but not here. So. Harley's being a baby. He's probably ready to get some sleep too. Well, we're going to trigger the setup for Imelda. Look at that baby. He is so tuckered. Such a baby. Oh no, why'd you facepalm? Evictorate them. That line right there. Evictorate them. Introduced after cage. We're gonna do a couple of quick location checks on something. Yeah. Nah. All right. I'm going to call it here for the night. There we go. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow night with Sunday Funday. Then back with more Zero no Kiseki on Monday. As always, make sure to check out my Twitter account at OMGFloofy. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/floofygaming. My TikTok is at OMGFloofy. I will be back again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central. And you get to see us die a lot. Because that's what high level rating is about. I will catch you guys later. Sleep well. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay sane. Good night, y'all. Bye.